to my channel. Hey, so I did an update, or actually, I don't think it was an update before. I think it was actually the original story. But it had been going around that Leah McSweeney had basically was going through a lawsuit with Andy Cohen from Bravo. And we've now got a bit of an update that I wanted to share because I had already initially presented it here on the platform. So I kind of wanted to just got to keep you guys up to date of what's currently going on now with that said lawsuit, as apparently the arguments for that lawsuit is going to be happening this month here in October. So I thought we would go ahead and just take a peruse to see what's going to be possibly going on and any details they want to provide at this time. In short, the lawsuit was over toxic work environment. I'm sure they'll go back through the specifics again and details with that information here in the sharing. So why don't we go ahead and just simply go on and get into it. Now, according to page6.com, Leah McSweeney's lawsuit against Andy Cohen Bravo will be argued in court this month. Now, Leah McSweeney's lawsuit against Andy Cohen, Bravo, and others involved in making the Real Housewives shows appears to be gathering some momentum. Now, if you also remember, and I probably will touch base into this sharing, that Andy was trying to actually put a halt to the lawsuit and also, in place with hopefully getting it booted out as well, and that didn't go over too well at that time. Now, Page 6 has learned that the suit in which the former Real Housewives of New York and Ultimate Girls Trip star accuses the defendants of intentionally making her fall off the wagon in an attempt to boost ratings has a court date for oral arguments. We believe it to be the first time a cast member has argued their suit against the reality network in open court. Nene Leakes of Real Housewives of Atlanta previously sued the network, but it never went to court. Real Housewives of New Jersey's Caroline Manzo also has a legal case pending. We're told the judge in the case will hear oral arguments on a motion to dismiss the case on October 30th as well. Now, former Real Housewives of New York City star McSweeney claimed in her lawsuit filed that the show won its best audience figures ever when one of its stars appeared to be confused, irrational, and losing touch with reality. McSweeney's lawyers claimed that knowing she was battling alcohol addiction when she joined the show and had a history of serious mental health problems, producers saw her vulnerable condition as an opportunity to net big audience numbers by messing with her head until she went off the rails in a similar way. She says that they were successful in the first alleged attempt to get her drinking again, but the second time they tried, she was able to resist. Now, McSweeney, who appeared on 2 seasons of Real Housewives of New York, the original cast, and 1 season of Real Housewives of Ultimate Girls Trip, also famously claimed in the suit that Cohen has done the sugar stuff with some of the stars of the Housewives shows. He has strenuously denied all claims against him. She's going for the jugular. Now, she's suing Cohen, Bravo, Shed Media, which produces RHONY, and Real Housewives of the Ultimate Girls Trip for Bravo and Warner Brothers, which owns Shed, plus a handful of individual producers. Lawyers for Cohen, Bravo, and the others have filed a motion to dismiss the suit. Now, we believe it to be the first time, of course, as I shared previously, that there would be an opportunity for a cast member to actually do this hearing in open court, basically saying that now we hear that the Judge Louis J. Lyman, expects to hear oral arguments at a downtown New York courthouse on October 30th. An insider told us that the court hearing will be an opportunity for the defense to argue for the motion and for McSweeney's team to argue against it. Now, as again, it's just reiterating that Cohen's lawyers did try to place in a motion in order for the case to be dismissed, but it has yet to happen. Now, last month, Page 6 has shared that they had reported that the judge had given McSweeney's attorney the go-ahead to start digging for evidence in the defendant's private files and devices while the court makes a call on the motion to dismiss. And of course, they shared that Bravo did not get back to Page 6 for further comment in order for them to share in this particular sharing. So it looks like all systems to go. Leah is going to get her day, presumably in court. We will see how that all pans out. I'm sure we will get the updates hopefully on the same day. And I for sure will be paying attention and keeping abreast of this particular situation and providing the updates as to what resolve, if any, will occur with this case scenario. Yeah, so there we go. I mean, Leah's sticking to her guns and she's going to move forward fast speed ahead. I would love to know your thoughts about this story. I find it to be quite an interesting take, and to hear more about it will be more fruitful in order to have a really good rounded opinion and thought. But in my initial thoughts, I wonder if Leah actually saw the show, had any type of time where she had reverence with the show before actually being on the show. The ladies have had some zany trips and some zany times, and I wonder if maybe paying attention to the show prior to actually trying to be on the show, and then therefore subsequently being on the show, may have been able to steer her a different direction, knowing that probably it was not the best environment for her if she was as fragile as she is sharing that she is in this lawsuit. There has been lots of definitely conversation surrounding the workplace environment of Bravo shows over the last couple of years or so. So this is another situation in which we will hopefully see some resolve quickly rather than longer, and definitely the right resolve to this situation is going to be imperative. I do wonder if the actual deep dive into what I believe is Andy's phone and devices, if that's going to be a problem for this case or not for him, or win for Leah. I wonder how that's going to pan out. So we will just have to see how that all unfolds. And as I believe we're still waiting actually for, I don't know if they're going to actually do an appeal for the dismissed motion, or if the motion is still not dismissing the case, but as the other elements that you're trying to, they being the defendants, are providing to the court, we could still rule on those things too as we allow the case to move forward. So we'll have to see how that all pans out nevertheless. But again, definitely want to hear your thoughts down below. So leave those respectfully, please. And we will definitely, have a conversation about it if you like. So that being said, I think that'll about do it for this update in this video. If you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I would love to have you as part of the family. And definitely, if you appreciate the update, go ahead and give the video a like as well. And I will also want to remind you to go ahead and make sure you have those notification bells on, because I will have another video popping up today and many more down the pike. So I definitely want to make sure they get your take on those as well, as I like to share mine. So with that being said, thank you so much for being here for this video. Again, go ahead and leave those respectful thoughts down below in the comment section. What you think about this case, where you think it may be heading. What do you think about the dismissal element towards the situation about discovery? Any of those information that you would like to share below, please go ahead and do so down below. And that being said, I think I will bid you adieu. You take care and be blessed. And until next time, bye.